On the evening of May 17th, a Mexican naval sailing ship crashed into the famous Brooklyn Bridge in New York. Videos taken by witnesses showed that the mast of the sailing ship was significantly taller than the arch of the Brooklyn Bridge. When passing through the bridge, the mast hit the bridge and broke. The huge impact then made the ship move towards the riverbank. New York authorities confirmed that 2 people were killed in the accident. One of them fell from the mast and died. Another 19 people were injured. New York police and officials said that the sailing ship might have suffered a mechanical failure and lost power, and then hit the bridge under the action of the water flow. On February 28th, it was Catherine's 29th birthday party. She invited 20 friends. To add some atmosphere to the party, her husband dumped 30 kilograms of dry ice into the bathtub all at once. The dry ice sublimated quickly when it met water, producing a large amount of smoke. The guests were very excited, but danger was quietly approaching. The sublimation of dry ice releases a huge amount of carbon dioxide. In the enclosed party space, the carbon dioxide concentration increased sharply. High-concentration carbon dioxide can prevent oxygen from reaching important organs, causing brain hypoxia. In severe cases, it can lead to reflexive respiratory arrest or even sudden death. Soon, the guests began to have symptoms such as difficulty breathing and fainting. Some people also suffered chemical burns. In the end, 3 people died on the spot. In the United States, a 19-year-old autistic boy went into brain death and despair after being imprisoned for 10 hours. He lived alone in an apartment in Lebanon, Ohio. Late at night on March 12, 2023, Isaiah lost control of his emotions because he was anxious about a job interview the next day. The neighbors heard the noise and called the police. When the police arrived, they took Isaiah to the Montgomery County Jail instead of a hospital more suitable for his condition. After entering the jail, Isaiah said that he suffered from attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, and autism, so he was put under suicide watch. According to regulations, he should have been given a blanket and a mattress and placed in a safe cell. But the prison only gave him a rope. Isaiah repeatedly told the guards that he couldn't stand being exposed, but no one paid attention. At 4:15 a.m., he hit the door hard and his forehead began to swell. The guards tied him to a restraint chair for the first time to restrict his movement. An hour later, Isaiah calmed down and said that he hit his head to get rid of the madness in his mind and didn't want to hurt himself. But the police officers violated the Ohio restraint standards and detained him in the chair for another hour. Isaiah still couldn't calm down. He repeatedly asked the officers for a cushion, a blanket, and to call his family, but all his requests were refused. He paced back and forth in the cell, swayed, kicked his legs, cried, and kept screaming to call his family. He hit his head against the brick wall until he fainted. After waking up, Isaiah was held down by 5 police officers and tied to the restraint chair again. Finally, Isaiah lost consciousness in despair and was rushed to the hospital. 3 days later, on March 16th, he died of brain death due to severe head injuries. Subscribe to me for more exciting stories.